I've been walking for about an hour, and so far it's been amazing. As soon as I got into the forest, thousands of trees welcomed me. And you know, one of the first things you notice when there are a lot of trees around you is that the air is different. It's cool, it's clean, it's fresh. It really makes you want to take a deep breath. And you know what? The best part about it, this place, La Mesa, is so close to the city. It is actually within Quezon City. Beat that.
Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling.
These growing trees were planted by the foresters of Bantay Kalikasan Save the La Mesa Watershed Project. If La Mesa was not saved in time, we could have lost a major source of drinking water. In this forest, we can find the 700-hectare La Mesa Reservoir, where water is collected before it is distributed to Metro Manila households. La Mesa is also the site of the Maynilad Water Filtration Plant. Without trees to hold the soil, the watershed will be in danger of eroding, thus threatening both the reservoir and the filtration plant. Now we've reached the nursery. This is where all the action in saving the La Mesa begins. Here we're also going to meet the people who do all the hard work. One of them, Bantay Kalikasan's Program Director, Mr. Marlo Mendoza. Good afternoon, sir.
Hello there.
Hi.
Welcome to our nursery.
It's so nice and refreshing to be here. This is so encouraging. We know that there is a lot going on here. Tell us about this wonderful project you have.
Save the La Mesa Watershed Project is not just about planting, tree planting. It encompasses different aspects of watershed management.
Yeah.
But everything begins with planting that first tree.
Right, okay.
So once the trees are grown, you have to, we'll open up the park. We'll convert this into a park, by the way, no? Say 1 or 2 years from now, wherein it will be a huge biological laboratory wherein children and the general public will have access and access to nature.
I know that trees are important in terms of cleaning the air, right? Pollution from vehicles, right? So is it true though that it takes 10 trees to clean the smoke emitted by one car?
At least 10 trees, yes.
Oh my God.
But you have to wait for at least 10 years before that tree becomes effective.
Oh,
because if you have 10 seedlings like this, that has no impact at all. No?
And there are 1.3 million cars
registered
traveling
cars.
Metro Manila. So
that means 13 million trees.
Oh my God, we need a lot of trees. Plant a tree, you guys.
Program here.
Well, we commend you for all your efforts, and more power to you, Mr. Mendoza.
Thanks also, Diane.
Yeah. From here, I'm gonna head to the tower, and then from there, we're gonna reach the caves. But before that, I gotta put my marker. We are at number 2.
You know, I feel I should have done this check myself. Mr. Yu, Diane mentioned about one car needing at least 10 trees to clean up the carbon dioxide it emits. This is true, especially if the car uses dirty fuels or substandard fuels. Since you're from the oil industry, can you explain to us why this is so?
Contribution to air pollutants involves, well, of course, the fuel that you use, as well as the engines or the equipment that burns the fuel. Okay. If the fuel is not burned properly, then it contributes to the pollutants. The government has set out to limit the polluting chemicals within the fuel, and if we don't follow those standards, meaning if we're not within the minimum requirements, then we're actually causing more than what we want to place in our airs.
Because of this, the government tried to compel oil companies to clean up their fuels by setting standards in the Clean Air Act. Apparently, only SEAOIL and another oil company have complied to these standards. Can you tell us more about this?
I guess it's part of our campaign to be pioneering. We'd like to differentiate ourselves with the oil companies. We know for a fact that it is already available in the market. Why not make it available? These are some of the things that we can comply readily with. So, again, why not? We can still afford, well, we can afford to offer it to the public, then offer it to the public. I think it is our duty not only to compete with the price-wise, but in terms of quality, we provide the quality that is due to the Filipino people. You know, the law required us to do something which has already been available, and we've long debated about this topic. You know, the Filipino people deserves the quality fuel that they should.
Trees can absorb carbon dioxide emission from our vehicles, but we can surely nip the problem of the bud if we use clean fuels. Up next, we're going to find out if Diane has finally reached La Mesa's unexplored caves. Stay tuned.